hanging, lines friends, no way. Show the smoke, come take a ride with me. Yo, you rollin' with a West Coast OG. The original chillin' with homies. Pouring drink, bones, dice, sticky dang. Split the lead, break it down, roll it up. I keep my flame on top. Light it up, take a puff. Pass around, cause we don't give a fuck. Not a one. Past palm trees to sunny beach. East Coast is always home to me. When I bust trees, I want no seeds. Ain't nothing like my Cali.
Yo, y'all already know what it is. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Talkin Shit, man. We back in the building. We got Jay here.
What's up with it?
We got Jay back. LBC.
What's the fucking deal?
Man, chilling, man. How y'all doing, man?
Man, everything. Just working, grinding, surviving.
I heard that shit. I was just about to see how the week been, man. I was just about to ask how the week been for y'all fellas, man.
Yeah. Man, it's been cool, man. I'm happy to have the whole team. I'm happy to have the squad on here today.
Yeah, already.
Man, the big three. We looking for a chip. We trying to go for that chip.
You feel me? We trying to get the chip out this bitch. I feel you.
We working on that shit too.
Most definitely, man. Stay working. Like I said, so Jax will be here. I know y'all seen the redeployment podcast. Jax will be here next episode. I talked to him. He had a funeral he had to attend and some stuff, so I told him don't even trip. And you know how we get on. We ain't. It's handle business first. You know what I mean? Whether it's working, you know what I'm saying, funerals, like family shit. Family come first. You know what I mean? Always. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always welcome here. You know what I'm saying? It's a home, and you hear when you hear, and that's hey. And you hear when you're not here. We always promote. We always letting everybody know the team is the team, man. So with that being said, man, we finna go ahead and jump into this shit, man. First off, the first thing I want to talk about today, I want to get y'all's opinion on and see if y'all have seen anything about this. But this is the main. I'm just, I like to try to start off juicy. Ain't no cliffhangers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the best shit to last week because all our shit good. So that's on every podcast. But all our shit good. We don't we don't play no games with you. So your boy is saying people stupid if they don't accept these gifts. You know what I'm saying? The niggas who's funded Hamas, Qatar, is trying to give Trump a $400 million airplane for him to use as his new Air Force One. Like I
want to hear what Jay got to say.
Facts. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going ahead and roll this right here, man. Let's see here. Let me set this up for y'all, man. We can get in here.
Roll that clip, man.
You feel me? All right, let's get it.
Air Force One. We have an Air Force One that's 40 years old. And if you take a look at that compared to the new plane of the equivalent, stature at the time, it's not even the same ball game. You look at some of the Arab countries and the planes they have parked alongside of the United States of America plane. It's like from a different planet. And it's close to 40 years old, might be more than 40 years old now. And we, when I first came in, I signed an order to get it built. I took it over from the Obama administration. They had originally agreed. I got the price down much lower. And then when the election didn't exactly work out the way that it should have, a lot of work was not done on the plane because a lot of people didn't know. They made change orders that were so stupid, so ridiculous. And it ended up being a total mess, a real mess. And when I came back, I said, by the way, what's going on with the Boeings that are coming in? Well, sir, they're way behind, and they are. They're way behind. They were way behind. Another mess that I inherited from Biden, and it's going to be a while before we get them. And I think Qatar, who has really, we've helped them a lot over the years in terms of security and safety. I think they, and very, very nicely, and I have a lot of respect for the leadership and over the years. And I think they they knew about it because they buy Boeings. They buy a lot of Boeings, and they knew about it. And they said we would like to do something, and if we can get a 747 as a contribution to our Defense Department to use during a couple of years while they're building the other ones, I think that was a very nice gesture. Now, I could be a stupid person to say, oh, no, we don't want a free plane. We give free things out. We'll take one, too. And it helps us out because, again, we're talking about we have 40-year-old aircraft. The money we spend, the maintenance we spend on those planes to keep them tippy-top is astronomical. You wouldn't even believe it. So I think it's a great gesture from Qatar. I appreciate it very much. I would never be one to turn down that kind of an offer. I mean, I could be a stupid person, say, no, we don't want a free, very expensive airplane. But I thought it was a great gesture. And I think it was a gesture because of the fact that we have helped and continue to, we will continue to, all of those countries, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Qatar, and others, we keep them safe. If it wasn't for us, they probably wouldn't exist right now. And I think this was just a gesture of good faith. And I don't get it. Someday it'll be like Ronald Reagan. They decommission them. You know, they get to a certain age, they decommission them. It'll go to my library. They're talking about going to my library.
Mr. President, what do you say to people who view that luxury jet as a personal gift to you? Why not leave it behind?
Your ABC fake news, right?
Why not?
Only ABC. Well, a few of you would. Let me tell you, you should be embarrassed asking that question. They're giving us a free jet. I could say, no, don't give us. I want to pay you $1 billion or 400 million or whatever it is. Or I could say, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Customers have so many options today.
Bruh.
Trump got a free plane.
So, do we know who Qatar is?
Qatar is one of the Middle East countries, right? Over there by Iran and stuff.
Right. You know who they support, who they fund?
I'm not sure on that one.
Hamas.
So you think there's a strings attached thing?
Definitely. So I don't know if y'all remember a couple episodes back, we went and we talked about how Israel was they did the espionage and they took 10 years. They planted the beepers on people. They planted the beepers and stuff, and that was a sneak, you know what I'm saying? That was a sneak attack. And they asked them at the end of that, they said, well, they said, well, what is the next thing? Basically, what did y'all like? What's the next thing? They said, oh, don't worry about it. It's already in progress.
Right.
So they've been working on stuff. Like, so you got like sometimes we gotta not take things as at face value, and we have to
What other gifts have they given out? Do we know?
Nah, I have not. We had to do research as far as finding out everything that they gave to everybody. I'm sure it's a lot, but this is crazy. Like, I don't know. How do you view it?
Let me say, first of all, I want to say, man, I usually like arrogant niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from an old school wrestling days, Shawn Michaels. I usually like arrogant niggas, and Trump the most arrogant motherfucker I ever seen in my life, man.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga is cutting promos, but I don't know. I find it weird. This Air Force calling it this plane air. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me, man. But I don't got all the information though. Like, if it sounds like Trump was saying like that's the plane that they would have bought from them anyway.
Nah, he's just saying why pay for it? Like it costs 400 million, and they're gonna give it to us for free. So why would I pay for it? Or you know what I mean? Why would I not take it? That's his logic. Is why would I not take it? As far as if I wanted to buy it, it would be 400 million.
And when Trump leave in 4 years, dude, what he gonna keep it? What he gonna do? Is it Air Force One still? You feel me?
I mean,
I got.
I think we all got questions on this.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. That's interesting. $400 million is a significant amount of money. It's not like a small sum. 400 million is a lot. So that's gotta have some kind of favors attached to it, or some kind of loyalty attached to it, or it could just be a ploy to espionage also. But I can't imagine it like that would become. I guess you could get military secrets and things like that. So yeah,
and so they were saying too, like a lot of people were saying, like even like just to go off what you said, Jay, because I definitely feel like I agree with you. Like when you said it could be espionage, it could be a different number of things. Nobody knows what this shit could be. It could be any one of them things you name. And the crazy shit about it is like nobody, we don't we don't know until the shit happened. You know what I'm saying? And what they were saying is that even if they was to take this plane and get it, bring it here, bust that bitch all the way down to check for everything, it would cost so much taxpayer dollars to do that, and it would take so long. Trump wouldn't even be in office again. He wouldn't even be in office when it was ready, or when it would be ready. So like, what's the point of taking it in the first place? Because you can't take it and then just start driving it, because our security won't let him do that.
You got to get it checked for bugs and all of that. You feel me? Got to.
So this is a weird situation. I'm definitely gonna be following this because this is nuts, man. I'm confused as fuck. Like, it's like one of them cringy moments. Like, damn, like.
I wish right now we had a diehard Trump supporter that could stand behind this shit right here
and give us some facts, right? Yeah, like I want to hear the other side as far as like, because we too much on our own. We for the culture, we for us. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be one of these times where they can't defend this shit. This might be it, man.
This might be it.
Yeah. I mean, on the other side of the coin, just to play devil's advocate, it can go down as one of the best things that could have happened for like $400 million, bro, and it just turned out to be everything worked out fine. That's far fetched, but that's tough.
The question is, what happens with the plane? What happens with it after Trump leave office? Do America keep it?
I mean, I would assume so. I would assume that America would keep it. They calling it Air Force One, the new Air Force One plane.
Yeah, I definitely would assume that too. Like, I would.
Yeah, they replacing the one because it's 40 years old. I mean, I can't deny that. Like, 40-year-old plane is crazy. You definitely need a new plane.
Nigga, we got stealth bombers, nigga. You fly around. Like, we got our own shit that's nice. Like, when you still got this old ass Air Force. I mean, but
They said Reagan's.
What, the Air Force One? I mean, it's been around since him, yeah. But nigga, that's a base in the sky. Like, that bitch got everything. It's got like 30 phone lines in that bitch. Like, it's crazy shit in that motherfucker, bro. Like,
I don't know how outdated it is in there. You feel me?
Right.
But still, the 40-year-old plane, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can get a Chevelle, you can get a 65 Chevelle, and you can keep it clean and dress it up how you want to, but it's still a 65 Chevelle, bro. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You might have put a new motor in it and everything like that, but it's still some things that
something gonna fail.
don't fail, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Over time, it get to a point where it's like, well, I done put enough money into this joint to be done bought it over 3 times by now. Like,
Right.
let's get a new one. In
Like
40 years is crazy.
And I feel we do need a new Air Force One, but the thing is, like, we got people that make shit here in America, man. Like, we got American made shit that's cool. We got American made technology or shit that we done borrowed or bought patents from other motherfuckers and got technology of our own over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, let's not like skip over the fact that, you know, China, Japan, and all them niggas got the best technology, period. If he was to go over there and see they shit, I guarantee some of they shit look like spaceships. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But like, we got our own shit like that can keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. You know what I mean? And we can do that shit to where we can, instead of spending all that money to bust down some shit, we can actually build our own shit up. Like, I don't see why we couldn't.
Quiet as it's kept, man. We got alien technology.
I believe so.
I mean, the only reason we can't do it is because they sold all of the manufacturing to the other countries. I mean, we don't even have. We don't really even have the places to begin to build that stuff.
I mean, we got some. It's still some here. Don't let them lead you and say that it ain't none. It's a couple here, but it's a lot. It's a lot that went overseas that got sold overseas, and that they. But I mean, these are the people that did it though, because they wanted to cut their own costs.
Right. I would say mass majority of the things.
Like, this shit is wild. Like, it go deep. Like, that shit is just weird, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah. It's weird to me, man. So I just, y'all put in the comments, man, how y'all feel about Trump accepting this plane, man. If y'all think that he should take this plane or what, like, or what, like, let me know let us know how y'all feeling, man. Like, for real.
And what's that thing your mom used to tell you about taking free shit?
Don't fucking do it. Don't take candy from strangers, motherfucker.
You better get some street smarts out here. No, that's
all money is good money. Everything, like a whole bunch of shit can fit in this motherfucking situation right here.
I'm wondering if they are. He has to know about the type of shit that they've been doing, right?
Yeah. Sure. He has to, but we talking about somebody who you can tell something and he won't believe it just because he just won't believe it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's arrogant. Like, about the COVID shit. Remember, he didn't want to believe that shit.
But then this is a good point. I just thought about something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think that if they were to do something slick, that they would actually do it so blatant? Because they went through a lot of avenues to cover their trails the last time. And if they doing something blatant like this that can go directly back to them, that's definitely going to cause some sort of...
This could be the modern day Trojan horse, man.
I get it, but then what Jay just said make a lot of sense also, because this is linked directly back to them. Like, there's no... Oh, it came from somewhere else through something. Like, no, this is specifically Qatar saying, here, take this plane. And if anything happens on this plane, we know exactly who to look at. Now, on the other side of that, only reason why I feel like they could be doing some shit like this is because what's the best way to defeat the bully? Nigga, hit him with a big hit. Punch him in the fucking mouth.
Or it could be the thing what I said earlier. I'm gonna buy your loyalty with this plane, right? Because if we think about the fact that they already said, well, our plan is already in motion, so they might have fucked over another superpower, and the best thing they can do is get a superpower on their team.
Because something is weird. Now, if you follow that's it. If you follow the trail, Hamas attacked Israel because Israel had been attacking them for years, bullying them for years. Qatar supports Hamas. America has been one of the biggest bullies throughout history. Are we following this here? You see what I'm saying? And then if Qatar is supporting Hamas and Trump is in bed with fucking Israel, I mean, do I need to go any further?
We need one of them. We need one of them FBI bulletin boards with the pictures
Yeah.
and the thumbtacks and shit.
Exactly. Exactly. Because like you said, Jay, this could be something. And like you just said, LBC, this could be the modern day Trojan horse. This could be something catastrophic if something happened. Think about if all they wanted was just to get it over here and they got enough fucking explosives in it to blow half the fucking country up. As soon as the bitch land, all they got to do is say, here, boom, there go DC. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever they send it to. Like you see what I'm saying? Like it could have nuclear shit in it. Nuclear shit spreads. If you know about nuclear bombs and nuclear shit, like I just don't like it could be anything, and I don't trust it because of that spider web we got here. I know you helped Qatar. I know we've helped Qatar, but right now you chose to be in bed with Israel and Netanyahu. Like this is crazy, man. Like I don't think that he knows what he's doing. I don't think he move it. See, it's a thing. You got to be somewhat street smart about a lot of this shit. Not somewhat. You got to be all the way street smart about a lot of this shit. Because what we dealing with here is a lot is crazy work. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is determined. This is warfare. This ain't just normal back and forth bullshit. This is fucking warfare. And he's going into it always only looking at dollars, only looking at money. That's his whole point. It was $400 million, $400 million. Oh, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. So what, nigga? You finna sacrifice all us or thousands of people for that? For that gift? Nah, cuz. I don't know.
So LB and PG, am I thinking that y'all thinking that Qatar is trying to backdoor the plug right now?
I believe so. I believe that's what's happening.
I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's the risk outweigh the rewards right now.
Thank you.
Taking
thinking about it is like I just can't imagine a situation where you being the smaller country that's the more vulnerable country that if you started some shit with this bully, we can wipe you off the face of the fucking map. They wouldn't even know what a Qatar is. What? You said a guitar? Did you say guitar? No, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could literally obliterate them for real. So it's like, I just find it hard to think that they would just be so direct with it to be like, here, buddy, I'm about to blow your shit up. You could take away you could take away DC if you want to, but I bet you he's still stronger than a Qatar.
Hey, my nigga, hey, I feel it, and I definitely feel that shit. But in their mind, chances make champions, nigga.
Boy,
they like seeing what they probably like what we got to lose.
They might be looking like Boston.
Hey, you feel me?
They right.
Call them boys Boston, boy.
They
this
right, though. We can erase them motherfuckers. They fuck around play.
I mean, facts. I mean, they do got a lot of money over there. I ain't gonna hold you. Qatar bought. If y'all don't know, if y'all know about the Middle East, man, Middle East is fucking stacked, my brother. Them motherfuckers got
guap. Like, though? What their army like? What their army like though?
Oh,
they got one. They got a good military.
They did.
Okay.
They did. Think about it. That's the only people we go to war with, and the shit ain't finished. Think about it, nigga. The Gulf War lasted damn near 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's crazy over there. Like, it ain't something we just finna step on. There ain't nobody we just finna step on. Like, let's not, let me get Jay back in here. All right. All right. What's happening? What's happening? Jack's in the building. Jax, what's going on? Part of the redeployment podcast. We see you, my brother. What's going on, my G?
What up, bro?
Hey, man, condolences, man. Condolences to your folks and all that, man. you know how he go, man. Get everything back situated, and you right here. We got you. You'll be back with us next week. I had already let everybody know, so we in there. So I think we got to it about Trump. We cool. I think we all on the same kind of wavelength as to where it's like we gotta really watch what's going on, but we really don't know. Like we can't, I can't call it, man. I just don't know. I just don't know, man.
None of it.
All right, man. So moving on, man. I kind of want to skip through a couple things. I want to skip through our list today. I know our ancestors are smiling, man. I know y'all know what's going on down south, man. I know y'all seen that shit, man. I know the ancestors is smiling. So let's
tap dancing on that joint right now.
You feel me? Let's go ahead and get into it, man, and roll this clip. And let's go ahead and let's smile with the ancestors, man.
The Nottoway Plantation in White Castle has been declared a total loss after a massive fire yesterday afternoon. Officials are now working to clear the remains of the historic site. Jordan Ponzio joins us live in Naperville Parish as that cleanup continues.
Brittany, it's now been over 24 hours since the fire started. The fire marshal's office is here currently investigating the cause of that fire that completely destroyed the Nottoway Plantation mansion.
Yes.
That fire started a little after 2 p.m. yesterday in the south wing of the mansion. 10 different fire departments responded to the fire. After the first couple of hours, it seemed that it was contained until high winds caused it to re-spark. I was out here this morning through around 1 o'clock, and the White Castle Fire Department were still dousing the structure with water as hot spots kept arising. I spoke with the parish president, Chris Daigle, today, who said the 166-year-old plantation did not stand a chance against this blaze.
An old facility like this is that old cypress material, right? It's what the installations are built out of, and once something like this gets going, it's really hard to stop.
Now, the cause of that fire is still under investigation. We will, of course, give you that update when we get it. Reporting live in White Castle, Jordan Ponzio, WBZ News 2.
Facts, Jack. Facts.
It's out of here.
Facts. That's what we going to next. I'm gonna pull that up out of here though, because we're gonna get on that next. But yeah, hey man, ancestors is smiling.
I don't really like that.
We smiling. Like I mean, let me hear what y'all got to say about that, man. Let me hear what y'all got to. How y'all feel about that?
I was dealing with a technical difficulty. I ain't gonna.
Okay. My bad. So one of the largest plantations in the country, or one of the largest plantations left. They used to had a restaurant. They used to do tours and all that kind of shit. It just burnt down. Like the main house just burnt down. Irreplaceable. You can't do nothing but level the bitch. It's out of there. I honestly felt like I said, I don't know, man. I just feel like the tide turning, it just happened. I feel like ancestors were sitting around that motherfucker holding hands. Everybody who worked and died on that land, you know what I'm saying? I felt was sitting around smiling, happy, chilling. Like long time coming. That's all. That's how.
Kumbaya moment.
You feel me?
S'mores. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool for sure. Yeah. And that's the last of it. That's the last of them.
Well, that's the biggest. That's the largest.
Okay, the largest. Okay.
It's plenty of them. Oh, it's a lot left. And they do goofy ass tours and shit, like show you the slave houses and the quarters and all that. And it used to be some down south that had real reenactments and bullshit. Like, but I don't know if they stopped that. But yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah,
good for them.
Night.
Good for them.
All right, so my initial reaction was, I ain't know them shits was still up, man.
Oh
You feel me?
yeah.
But I'm not surprised. You feel me? Remember they had a movie called Antebellum, with what's the dark sister name, man? She sing, Janelle Monáe.
Yep.
That's her
Yep.
name.
Janelle Monáe. Yep.
They had a they had a movie called Antebellum. People should check that shit out, man. But yeah, I was surprised that shit was still up. Like, but now that I hear you talk, PG, I guess I get it for historical value, tours and shit like that. But in this country, we gotta decide whether we really was against slavery or not. You feel me? Because we seem to like to hold on to this shit, some of this shit, and call it historic. You feel me? And that's the reason why we're doing it. Calling it historical. Yeah, you feel me?
No, you got a point. That's it. You got a point.
We got to figure out, is we, like, you know what I'm saying? If we proud of this shit or what? If not get rid of all of them shits. And if you want to hold on to them for historical content or historical value, then say that shit and say that we want to remember its racist ass time. Say that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts on that shit.
You say if y'all gonna run one, if y'all gonna run these tours and that shit, be up front with it, huh?
Shit, man. Don't act like we embarrassed about slavery when we got fucking tours and we still got these motherfucking plantation mansions up. That's why I wasn't mad when they was pulling them statues down.
Me neither. Me neither. But the white folks was mad. Yeah, they was pissed.
Make your mind up.
And it's funny. It's only a certain amount of them because, and I know I have hope. I know I'm one of them people. I guess you could say I'm a hopeless. Hopeless. I ain't gonna say romantic, but I'm gonna say I'm hopeless as far as yeah. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic as to feeling like there's more people that are against it than for it. And I mean, you can kind of see it is because the statues got taken down. Like they got taken down and not put back up. So I mean, that right there should tell you there's more people, against this shit than it is for it. But those for it are really hanging on strongly. You know what I mean? So I mean, you can't fault them for that. I mean, hey, some motherfuckers grow up like that. That's what it is. Like we grew up the way we do. We just don't realize it.
Do you know it's people that's out there, there's white people out there that actually hate black people, but they cheer for them on Sundays because they play for their team?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are slow.
They hate them because it's genetic, because they've been taught that in their household growing up, and they don't know any other way. Yeah, Jay, that nigga he cold with that.
Hey, that's goat, dog. I can't even cap, bro.
Yeah.
That was a moment, bro.
Right. Don't cheer for me on Sunday and want to hang me Monday, motherfucker. Prime example. What's old boy got arrested?
Bill Russell.
Huh?
Oh, Bill Russell had to go through that shit in Boston.
Oh, fuck yeah. Back in the day, hell yeah. He couldn't even be with the team sometime. Remember that shit? He couldn't even enter with the team, yo.
They shit on that nigga's porch, man.
But I'm the motherfucking best scorer. I'm the best motherfucker y'all got on this bitch, but I can't walk in with the niggas.
They broke in his brand new house and shit in it, man.
Shit in his fucking house, yo. Like this shit crazy, man. Like this shit, like you said, it's just fucking slow. Just fucking slow, man.
Racism is slow.
Racism is definitely slow, and it's a sign of mental of I ain't gonna do that. It's a sign of mental problems, of some head problems.
You're a degenerate, man. You're
Straight
a throwback. You're a dinosaur, man. You're a dinosaur.
Facts. Man, so all right, we're gonna go to it. We're gonna catch this next one, man. And like I said, a lot of times I like to get shit. I get shit from my producer. 15 minutes before. I ain't seen none of this shit. We all watching it and reacting to it because that's what I like getting these new what's in it. I like getting this shit like that. So yeah, like it's I don't want to be premeditated because I want my feelings to come straight off the cuff. I want my comments to come straight from. I don't want to premeditate shit. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's check this next shit out, man. We gonna move on from that one. Let's check this next shit out going on with the FBI.
Kids at home. ABC News joined with some of our owned and affiliate stations across the country to investigate the threat. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas is here with what they found. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. The FBI is warning that this new network has a potential national security implication, but also in case after case, directly reaching into American homes, targeting teens and their families. Its name, 764.
Fucking weak.
I have placed 2 explosives inside of Rockville High School, okay? And if they fail to detonate, I'm just going to shoot every kid I see, okay?
This call was a hoax, but part of a series of nightmare threats terrorizing Vernon, Connecticut. Investigators determining the threats came from overseas, but with the help of a teenage girl living right in town.
He was doing these threats with her knowledge and with some of her input.
Both of them involved in a shadowy online global network called 764, which wants governments toppled and the world in chaos, but which also targets kids on social media and gaming platforms, befriending them before demanding violent and sexual content from them.
They will encourage them sometimes to commit suicide. They will encourage them to do cutting. They will encourage them to harm their pets.
They're using basically psychological warfare on children.
That's right. They gain the trust, and then they continue to build that trust to the point where they have power.
Look at Buddy's hairline.
The child, basically.
The girl thought the hoaxer was her boyfriend, and he convinced her to share pornography and create 764-related content, like this Barbie doll with the group's name written on its forehead.
It was very difficult to process.
Oh, yeah, that's wild.
I wanted to scream, "Not my child."
ABC News agreed to alter the faces and voices of the parents of the teenage girl.
Before it started, she was a child who was on the honor roll. She had a lot of friends, and then slowly that started to change.
When the girl began to resist demands, her family says extortion and threats against her ramped up.
Do we consider her a victim or a participant?
Depending on who you ask, the answer may be different.
So you sometimes have victims who then become subjects themselves because they start to go out and perpetrate acts on behalf of the individual who victimized them.
The FBI tells ABC News in an exclusive interview that it has more than 250 open investigations tied to the 764 network, reaching all 35 field offices across the nation. Nearly a dozen others have already been charged, including a young Arkansas man seen here being arrested on unrelated charges.
Man, this guy's got...
Wait a minute. I need to see. Hold on. I just want to see that map. I want to pull the map up again real quick.
No, because you see they right there up there in the Cleveland.
You feel me, my nigga? You feel, bro, Jay, bro.
No,
oh my God, bro.
Watching the video, I was gonna be like, hey, you seen they was up there in the Cleveland area, right?
Oh, y'all.
I see they all there.
Kids, man. Protect your fucking kids, yo.
That's like
monitor this on monitor this. I'm telling you, listen, when I get off here, yeah. Phones being confiscated when I get off this. No, this shit, yo, we gonna finish this shit, but I wanted to pause this. LBC, I'm glad you came back. Do you need me to run this back a little bit?
Yeah, my fault.
Okay. Let's run it. Matter of fact, this is important as fuck for the live people. For everybody live right here, man, I'm running this shit back, yo. This shit important as fuck. Listen, please, closely.
Network targeting kids at home. ABC News joined with some of our owned and affiliate stations across the country to investigate the threat. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas is here with what they found. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. The FBI is warning that this new network has a potential national security implication, but also in case after case, directly reaching into American homes, targeting teens and their families. Its name, 764.
Hello. I have placed 2 explosives inside of Rockville High School, okay? And if they fail to detonate, I'm just going to shoot every kid I see, okay?
This call was a hoax, but part of a series of nightmare threats terrorizing Vernon, Connecticut. Investigators determining the threats came from overseas, but with the help of a teenage girl living right in town.
He was doing these threats with her knowledge and with some of her input.
Both of them involved in a shadowy online global network called 764, which wants governments toppled and the world in chaos, but which also targets kids on social media and gaming platforms, befriending them before demanding violent and sexual content from them.
They will encourage them sometimes to commit suicide. They will encourage them to do cutting. They will encourage them to harm their pets.
They're using basically psychological warfare on children.
That's right. They gain the trust, and then they continue to build that trust to the point where they have power and the ability to blackmail the child, basically.
The girl thought the hoaxer was her boyfriend, and he convinced her to share pornography and create 764-related content, like this Barbie doll with the group's name written on its forehead.
It was very difficult to process.
I wanted to scream, not my child.
ABC News agreed to alter the faces and voices of the parents of the teenage girl.
Before it started, she was a child who was on the honor roll. She had a lot of friends, and then slowly that started to change.
When the girl began to resist demands, her family says extortion and threats against her ramped up.
Do we consider her a victim or a participant?
Depending on who you ask, the answer may be different.
So you sometimes have victims who then become subjects themselves because they start to go out and perpetrate acts on behalf of the individual who victimized them.
The FBI tells ABC News in an exclusive interview that it has more than 250 open investigations tied to the 764 network, reaching all 55 field offices across the nation. Nearly a dozen others have already been charged, including a young Arkansas man seen here being arrested on unrelated charges.
Man, this guy's got some weird stuff in this car, bro.
But now pleading guilty to plotting to murder a 14-year-old girl in a separate case when she stopped complying with his demands. Back in Connecticut, the parents of that teenage girl hoping that what happened to her family can be a cautionary tale for others.
If we can help just one family, then it's worth it.
Boy, Pierre, this is such a chilling story right there. So is this name 764 a clue to their motivations?
Well, the origins are in Texas. A 15-year-old boy who lives in an area code with a zip code that begins with 764 helped launch the network. And George, this group is about pain. This group is about terror. It's about bringing about harm to people. There does not seem to be any kind of financial motive that we can see.
And Pierre, interesting what you asked about whether they're victims or participants. This young girl you profiled here, where is she now? How is she doing?
Well, she was arrested and she's making her way through the judicial process. She's cooperating with police. Her parents hope that through the cooperation, she can get her life back and not have her future destroyed. She's in therapy, making her way back, but not fully back.
So what does law enforcement, what do they want parents to know?
At the end of the day, you have to engage with your children. Keep communicating with them. Know what platforms they're using. And if you see anything suspicious, report it to police.
Boy, this was that's such an important report. Thank you, Pierre, and your team. So very.
Yikes.
Bruh. Hey, LBC, did you see did you see the pinpoints? Did you see the drop points in the States?
I did, man.
Any one of them stand out to you?
Ohio, shit.
Anyone in particular in Ohio? You see one around the area? That thing poked right there in the northeast, right there in the northeast of Ohio, man.
I ain't even get to see it. It went too fast for me, but damn, it was right there. It was us, huh?
I got you. Just say less.
I believe it.
Say less. There you go.
Right there in the northeast of Ohio.
Look at that. You can't tell me that ain't Cleveland.
Man, and then you think about it, man. You didn't heard about attempted snatchings and child snatchings and shit, man.
Yeah. You definitely heard about them around here, and a lot. And honestly, and I was just talking about this with somebody else. There's been a couple bomb threats too here. Yeah. I don't know if y'all get the calls. Y'all got kids in high school. I know you just got one that graduated, right, LBC?
Yeah.
So Jay, you got kids in high school or middle school?
Nah, mine just got he kindergarten.
Kindergarten, so he elementary. Listen, man. Oh, you had a beautiful point. You had a beautiful point where you can catch almost everything. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, like we have to monitor our kids so close. Like, and it's almost, and it's not about helicopter parenting. It's about protecting from outside sources, because we know, raising kids, like sometimes they don't want to listen to us because we're parents. You know what I mean? And they often take outside influences. Like, let's just be honest. They often take outside influences, but we have to be strong in our parenting to stop that and defeat that, and to try to be the bigger influence to our children, as and let them know that no matter what somebody says to you, just like in this case, no matter what somebody says to you, I fucking got you. I got your back. I don't give a if somebody wants something that is fucking crazy, somebody start asking for crazy ass fucking videos and pictures and shit. Yo, fucking no. I don't give a shit if they say they're gonna rain fire and brimstone down on this house. I'll provide the umbrella, bitch. I got this shit. You understand? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. Like, that's the kind of thing, that's how we have to treat our children in this day and age, because outside influences is strong on them. We don't, and it's just a natural fact. We can't stop it. No matter what, no matter how your kids admire you or look up to you, they're always going to be an outside influence that's going to be strong on them. You know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, but we have to catch that, and we have to guide that. We have to monitor these things. And this case is sad as fuck for this little girl to not. She has both parents there. Did you see? I don't know if y'all caught that when they did the little talking thing. Both parents,
right?
Both parents are there. Mom and dad is there. Why are we not listening, or why are we not teaching, or why are we not talking to our daughter to let her know, listen, right now is not a boyfriend time. Right now is not an internet time. Anything over the internet is fake, period. I tell my kids that all the time. I don't give a fuck what, even if it's real, it's fake. Anything on the internet is fake, even if it's real, it's fake. Motherfucker, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Until you see it with your own. I was always taught, believe half of what you hear, and what is it? None of what you hear and half of what you see. None of what you hear and half of what you see.
You know why though, PG? You know
Talk
why?
to me, Jay.
They ain't got time, man. Both of them working 40 and 50 hours a week trying to provide, and they struggling, and they still, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got time. They ain't monitoring that shit. She basically raising herself.
Thank you. I'm glad you said it. We have to get out of that. We have to, that little time that we feel that's for ourselves sometimes, and I'm guilty too. Everybody, we all are. That little time that we feel that's for ourselves, when we tired, we off our jobs, we do it. Man, we need to spend that shit with our children sometime. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm guilty too. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm guilty. Hella guilty.
We all are. I think
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And we know every one of us love our kids to death. But it's just a lot of times I always tell my kids and talk to my sons all the time. Hey, listen, how y'all feel at school? When y'all get to the workforce, it's gonna be 10 times that. When y'all get to working every day and go out and work, it's gonna be 10 times that. Y'all gonna come home and y'all gonna be feeling like fuck. Y'all gonna be wanting to jump in that tub, jump in that shower, relax, chill out. Y'all ain't gonna be wanting to hear shit. You know what I'm saying? If the work day was hard, like just like how y'all in school, when y'all get in school, y'all come from school, y'all want to toss y'all bag down. If y'all ain't got no homework, fuck it, y'all niggas on the game. Or y'all chilling. You know what I'm saying? Watching YouTube. Like that, it amplifies as an adult. You know what I'm saying? And right now, your job is school. That's the only job you got. Nobody's asking you to bring money. Nobody's asking you to pay a bill. It gets harder. You know what I mean? So enjoy this time that you got. You know what I mean? Being young and stay doing young things. Stop trying to grow up so fast.
That's a major key. That's a major key.
Enjoy this time you ain't got to pay no bills, because listen, when you got to pay them, I ain't paying them for you. You gonna have to do that. So, I mean, that's just that's wild, man. That's wild.
Yeah, that's
scary.
tough.
It's scary.
How you?
And it's hard.
Go ahead.
I've always had the idea that even outside of that, it's almost to a point. Like I had a conversation with a guy about this at work, where I think our demise in America is that we actually have way too much freedom, because there's a conversation about Trump trying to propose a bill to ban obscene things on the internet or something like that. And I'm like, that's a little far fetched. Like it's gonna be kind of hard to do that. But I do think that it should be safer guards up, because it's like things are too accessible. You know what I'm saying? And people have way too much access, and it can just be as simple as a kid playing Roblox. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that shit is there.
The predator is right there playing with your kid, and like you don't even know it, bro. Man, it's tough because there's just so much accessibility. It's so much freedom. It's so much.
And I'm glad
be who you are and do what you want, bro.
And I'm glad you bring that up, man. I got a homeboy, my homeboy Cleat God, man. We be on the Xbox together, and he was on some shit, and he looks out. We got kids. He got kids. He's adopted. You know what I'm saying? And took care of in different situations, man. Stand up guy. He even sent me some shit and let me know. He was like, "Hey, man, if your kids is playing Roblox, let me send you this." And he sent me some shit, and he was like, "Yo, they got some wild shit." Listen, man, Roblox is a platform. It's not just a kiddie game. It is a kiddie game, but it's a platform. It looks kiddie, but it's a platform that where people can make their own worlds, their own scenarios, their own games. They have their own animations, their own everything. And with that being said, like, yes, people, like Jay just said, there are predators that make sexual rooms and sexual content, sexual games on Roblox, which is supposed to be a kid. And this is how they get in, because they understand that you are not watching your kids standing over their shoulder, watching the rooms that they're going in, watching the things that they're doing. They know that you guys aren't watching that stuff. Most people. I'm not going to say everybody. They know that. And this is how these people get in the back door, so to speak. Like, I don't agree with Trump on a lot of things, but this shit, I have to agree. There has to be stricter guidelines and stricter things, like especially like shit like Twitter and like public platform. All you need is a fucking email address, and it's kids are smart. Like a child can just say, "Hey, I was born in fucking 1979."
Yeah.
They can roll the fucking thing and say, "Hey, boop," like, and then there it is. Like, nah, man. I don't agree with everything with this motherfucker, but some things I do agree, like that, and that's definitely one big one. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, some shit we just talked about that. Some things I'm conservative on, some things I'm liberal on.
And I believe that's why we need our own party, yo. Like us as a people, man. Like for real, man. Like man. They don't want us to get no money, man. They don't want niggas because they always get a clown's money. They get a goofy niggas money, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't get niggas money like with a plan. If you ever noticed that shit, and niggas that got some kind of plan, they try to take that shit away. So, you know what I mean? And then your own fucking community won't even stand behind you. Just like when Ice Cube had his little bill and he proposed that shit to Trump, just because he went and met with Trump, everybody turned his fucking back. They back on Ice Cube, or a lot of motherfuckers try to do that shit. But it's like, man, this nigga out here talking for us. What is you doing?
Right.
He willing to meet with the man and see what he got to say.
You know what I found funny though about that?
Mm-hmm.
I respect Ice Cube for doing it, but I'm old. I remember him getting that Easy E saying, "I never had dinner with the president. I never had dinner with the president." Remember that shit?
I remember it. I definitely do.
I found that shit. Fuck. I laughed.
I did too. But so this is what I attribute to that. I'm so glad you brought that up because I believe that this is a serious issue. No, you know, so when we're younger, we are definitely more vigilant. You know, in a vigilante mind state. But when we get older, we realize that there are things that we have to do in order to try to change our situation, in order to take a step into trying to change the situation. Now, I'm not saying we got to go kiss no ass or go wear no fucking red hat. You know what I'm saying? But there are some things we got to do. And I believe he tried to take a step as far as the coming up with a plan and meeting with this nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but here and again, like we got today's society where everything is at face value. Nobody understands the deeper meaning, or nobody goes behind it, or nobody goes, you know, digging through the dirt to see what the original root is about. Like nobody cared that he was really trying to do something or bring, or that he came up and how much ever time it took for him to bring this proposal or think of this proposal and write it down. Nobody cared about that. All they said was, nigga, you sitting with Trump. We don't like Trump. We don't like you. They take everything at face value, and you cannot do that. You have to hear motherfuckers out. You have to understand some shit.
That's us as a people, man. I still don't know if I fuck with Snoop yet.
Cause he went to the tech ball, cause he
Bro, Trump wasn't even there, nigga. I still don't even know if I fuck with him. I only watched half of the Breakfast Club interview. I said, all right, that's enough, nigga.
I told y'all Trump wasn't even there. But the internet put it out to put you against Snoop anyway. That's how they put it out. That's how they put it out. It's all. Remember, when we go back to the root of all this shit, it's all about self-destruction as a people. Like they don't want us to come together for nothing. So it's always going to be about some kind of separation, even if it's coming from our own people. And that's sad as shit. You know what I mean?
Man, people don't know shit. Let's just be honest. People don't know shit.
No, they don't know shit.
People don't know shit. And they jump for the most easiest shit. Sometimes true. Trump, I don't like you said, I don't like Trump. You do, fuck you.
Right. Yeah, and that's about the half of it. Like it, and it's like, yo, it's funny because man, we used to not be so political. We was only political during them couple years when it was time to elect the motherfucker, and then we sat back. Comedy Central, Saturday Night Live made jokes, and we all just went on about life. Nigga, everyone you talk to got something to say political right now. Everybody got a stance. Everybody got a what? It used to not be like that. I remember when a time motherfucker was like, who the president? Remember niggas used to say that shit? Who the president right now? Like we didn't give a fuck. We was just getting money. We used to didn't give a fuck.
If you ask a motherfucker who the president was 3 presidents ago, they're gonna take a second. They're gonna be like, wait, hold on, wait.
Right.
Obama?
Right. You ain't
good answer, sorry. Good answer.
Right. They done forgot about your boy.
Man. But no, it's like that though. Like it's real like that though. Like you, but I bet you can't tell me who the fuck Obama won against. I mean, we not political like that, man. We not.
We not.
And then when we was so-called political, I never saw black people as political. Man, be mad at me if you want to. Motherfuckers vote Democrat all straight down the line and shit. You know what I'm saying? That irritates the fuck out of me.
And that's how they have gotten us for years, bro. That's how they have put us in a trick bag for so many years. Because they know we was gonna just hit Democrat.
I'm telling all black people, if you vote Democrat straight down the line, I don't like you. I don't want you to vote. I ain't gonna say I don't like you. No, I don't want you to vote. Come on, man. God damn, man.
Just
all of them good, man. Come on, man. All of them. The thing is, if they know they got your vote, they ain't gotta do shit for you. They ain't even got to work for it. They don't even talk to black people. Democrats don't even talk to black people because they know you're voting bad. Don't be dumb.
Facts.
My dog, appreciate it.
Ain't he going, LBC going. Hey, we don't want you to motherfucking vote. If you can't think for your fucking self, we don't even want you to. Hey, listen, don't stand in line, nigga.
I don't want everybody to vote. You got the right to. That don't mean you got to, nigga.
Especially if you're not uninformed. Right. Facts.
We got
big facts.
We got you. We tell you what happened.
What you say? We got you.
We'll tell you what happened, man.
That's what we need to go back to, man, because it's so crazy, man. Shit is
long. Don't even come.
Shit is not. Hey, shit is so crazy. Hey, man, I got this. I'm this one for you, LBC. We just talked about this last night. We just talked about this shit last night, yo. Let me push along, man. Let me push along. Jay, did you want to put anything else on that? What's the name on the what's the name?
Nah, man, we hit that on the head. I mean, my dog LBC was he just LeBron that jump. You hear me?
Facts. Well, I love that.
Get in on this real quick. Hold on, let me get in real quick, man. Hold on. We down about 5 in the fourth quarter. Let me go ahead and get that ball real quick. You feel me? No, that was fire. He took everything he said was facts. Everything you said was facts. It's like I ain't got nothing else to say.
Happening right now. A plane filled with the first white South African migrants granted asylum by the Trump administration is making its way to the DMV. They're known as Afrikaners, descendants of Dutch colonists, and the U.S. government says they're fleeing race-based discrimination. Our Jess Arnold live at Dulles International Airport this morning with the story for us. And Jess, what are people saying about this controversial move?
But listen, this is the first time the U.S. refugee program is being used to resettle white migrants from South Africa. The Trump administration saying that they are facing persecution. Now, Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen, who we know has been actively campaigning to return Kilmar Abrego Garcia back to the U.S., condemned the move on Friday, saying that at the same time, the Trump administration is locking up and deporting refugees here who are facing real dangers in other countries.
A plane carrying dozens of white South Africans is set to land at Dulles International Airport this morning. They're Afrikaners, descendants of Dutch colonists, now granted asylum under a Trump administration policy. President Trump signed an executive order earlier this year prioritizing resettlement for groups facing racial persecution. The administration argues that Afrikaners meet that definition, citing a new South African law allowing the government to seize private land without compensation.
This is persecution based on a protected characteristic, in this case, race. So this is race-based persecution. The refugee program is not intended as a solution for global poverty.
The law aims to fix historic land inequality left over from apartheid, where Black South Africans, who make up 80% of the population, own less than 10% of the land. South Africa's president denies the new law targets Afrikaners or amounts to racial discrimination.
We are, as South Africans, a resilient people, and we will not be bullied.
In 2022, our Larry Miller visited South Africa to speak with farmers on both sides of the issue.
I personally support the land expropriation without compensation. But however, my worry is, what do we do with the land we have currently?
If you now take it away from me and give it to people that has done nothing to it, that's the reality. Whether you're a white or a black guy, that's the same concept.
Now, we are expecting this group to arrive sometime this morning here to Dulles. It's unclear yet if any of these refugees or if any resettlement groups are going to speak at all. We'll, of course, let you know as soon as we have that information. For now, I'm at Dulles International Airport. Jess Arnold, WUSA 9.
So, LBC.
So let me get this straight. It's the fucking Africans being persecuted because of their race, right? And Trump gonna help them. And they white? Dutch? So wait. So wait, it's the people in Africa being persecuted due to their race, right? and it's the Dutch. That's who the fuck Trump helping? Man, listen. Cry me a motherfucking river. And then, check this out. I consider myself to be kind of knowledgeable about shit, but I don't know what the fuck they was talking about, really. So if somebody can break that shit down in layman's terms to me when the African guy came on talking about the land. What are we going to do with the land? I don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Check this out real quick. All right, so I don't know if you caught this, LBC. He said that the white people that have come to settle on the South African land own 80% of the land. The actual native people only own 10% of the land. All right, so I'm pretty sure y'all kind of have to have a little bit of knowledge of the history about how South Africa kind of been at war with their own country, like with their own land in the first place, where people have come and conquered them. The people that came and conquered them just so happened to be the Dutch, which are the now Afrikaners that they're talking about. So what they're talking about is bringing over people that being persecuted for taking some shit that didn't belong to them in the first place, and they bringing them over here to come over here, and now we got more people that want to take over some shit that don't belong to them in the first place.
Thank you. I got it.
Let's make America great again, though. You feel me? Hey, let's do that shit. You feel me? It don't make sense. Like you said, it don't make sense. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, bro.
Fucking nuts, yo. Fucking nuts. I don't even like. I'm like LBC. I don't even understand what I just heard. Like I understand, like I hear it, but like nigga, what? Like what the fuck, nigga? You who cares? Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, oh, okay, so you got your payback, nigga. And the fuck? Fuck you. Nigga. Oh my goodness, man. This shit getting deep, man. This shit getting deep. Shit getting deep.
It's fishy.
And it's like, yo, man, as we tie everything, let's sit back for a second and just connect all of the dots. Now this nigga bringing niggas over here.
Last week he was kicking niggas out. Last week he was kicking niggas out this motherfucker.
He was kicking motherfuckers out.
This week he bringing them in.
But he bringing motherfuckers in who like to take shit. He bringing in the thief.
He kicked out the Mexicans and he bringing in the whites.
He trading one for another.
They all doing the same shit.
Oh my!
But the Mexicans ain't even trying to buy our land. They trying to get the money so they can send it back to their country.
Listen, man, and let's just be honest. Like my black and my brown and what you call that? Paper bag colored people. My Mexican folks. We know this half of this shit y'all's anyway. We know this shit was y'all. Some of this shit was y'all's anyway. They listen, man. America crazy. America wild, man. Big ass bullies stealing shit. And we got one right in.
The barbarians, the real barbarians.
Barbaric, man. The
true nature of them. The true nature of them, man.
Thank you, Vikings. Fucking Vikings. Oh, this shit wild. This shit wild. We got, you know what we gotta do? We just gotta get on our motherfucking Zulu shit, nigga. you feel me, Jay? We gotta get on our Zulu shit, cuz. This shit, man. Cause man, listen. Hey, if y'all ain't never heard me say this shit before, all y'all, I encourage anybody of color. I don't give a fuck, brown, black, all that. Any foreigners that's here, you know what I'm saying? Because I know this place is a melting pot. I want to get your paperwork right and get your motherfucking license to carry. Make sure you cool. Make sure you can protect yourself because that's what it's gonna come down to. Like I'm just telling y'all, we got to look out and we got to prepare for that kind of shit. Like when it come down to where if it's going to be some shit like that around here or around this area, because we've never had, well, not since World War II, World War One, no, Civil War. We haven't had actual physical fighting on our own soil. So, you know what I'm saying? Not since the Civil War, North and South, but that was between us. You know what I'm saying? But now it's going to be different because, and this is why I say, and I hate to be morbid or crazy, but this is why I say, if it's a World War III coming, it probably will be fought some way on American soil. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too much shit going on, and there's too much. We haven't had that here as far as global. We've done global in Germany. We've done global in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? There's even been global wars in China and you know what I'm saying? Nagasaki, Japan and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's been shit like that around there. So we haven't had one here yet, and it's pretty much probably coming. So, I mean, I just want people like to connect dots. Like I said, I don't want to go deep and I don't want to get dark on y'all. But we just have to protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you can protect yourself and make sure you can sustain your family and the people that you care about. You know what I'm saying? On a day-to-day basis. Like, please do. You all have to make a step in towards doing that. And it's not hard, especially if you're not a felon. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're a felon, it's still not hard. Just protect your shit and do it smart. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on the internet, nigga, like
yeah, I just got that thing with the
you feel me? Put that button up, nigga, till it's time to use that shit for real. And I ain't talking about a gun against the motherfuckers that look like you, nigga. I ain't talking about that because that ain't what's gonna come down to.
PG, remember we talked about them niggas that escaped the lineup? I mean, escaped the jail.
Yeah, we did.
They caught one of the niggas because he was on Instagram flexing, man.
Wow.
Stupid.
You know what? Hold on. I believe. Hold on. Let me look at this. I'm looking at it.
I might have sent it in the group chat.
I think you did. Let's pull this up. Yes, you did. It was on what's the name? Yep.
Man.
It was on a World Star. Let's see.
That's our generation, man. That's what it's come to.
Oh, it's just a what's the name? Let me see if I can find. It's just a picture. Let me see. Let me see if I can catch it. It was called, what is it? Dude, guard kill. I mean, hold on, cause shit, we got a lot. College Dean and Clark. Let's see what this is real quick. No, this ain't it. Let's see. You definitely put it in the group. All right, let's grab this real quick, y'all. I know y'all live, y'all. Y'all stick with us real quick. Okay. Let me see.
Immediately after this, y'all can go check out last night's Real Game No Gimmick podcast that we shot last night. It will be on immediately. You can watch it immediately after y'all done watching this.
Most definitely. Please go check that out. That was a crazy. That was a good ass episode, man.
And right after that, y'all can check out Just the Facts podcast and shit. JC shit.
Oh yeah, Just the Facts podcast on the YouTube. Yep, for sure.
Most definitely.
12:30 to 1 o'clock.
You say, damn, you going late night.
Yeah, I do it after I get off work at 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So
I think you post. I seen you something this morning, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I know I stream late, and I know most people ain't up for the late. So I know by the time they get up for work, you ride out, you can listen to it on the ride or something. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? All bullshit aside, I be reading books. hey, LBC, what I be saying? I be reading books. Right. And what I read a book about, I've been reading about, you know what I'm saying, posting and gaining and all of this YouTube shit. It's better to drop shit 12 to midnight at the beginning of the day. Just for that simple fact that you just said, Jay. When people get up, it's going to be on their feet when they get up. And it don't matter if they get up at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever time they wake up, If you drop something at between midnight and like 3 a.m, when you drop something and you drop something between there, there's a diamond for y'all. Grab it. When you drop something between there, no matter who gets up, they're going to see it, especially if it's in their notifications. You know what I'm saying? During the day, when people are moving around and doing shit, they get notifications. They clear that shit. They don't give a fuck.
I be seeing they shit in the morning.
Right.
Damn, seeing that shit.
See, and that's a strategy. So that's cool. That's what's up. And I'm definitely about to be matter of fact, after we get over here, I'm gonna tap in because we gotta get some shit situated anyway. But I'm gonna get a this is the what's I don't know if this is actually gonna talk about the one that if he was flexing. I'm glad you said and brung to us that he was flexing on Instagram, got caught and all that shit. But this is that shit right here.
Urgent manhunt this morning following a mass escape from a New Orleans jail. Authorities say 10 men got out. At least 3 have already been recaptured. ABC's Maria Villarreal joins us with the very latest on the search. Good morning to you, Maria.
Hey, good morning, Janae. Local schools and universities, they are on high alert. They are stepping up security on campus, and a graduation ceremony is expected to happen over the weekend. As of now, this jail escape, it happened in the heart of New Orleans. 7 dangerous criminals still on the run, leaving the community on edge.
This morning, new images and details emerging from inside that New Orleans jail where 10 inmates dug their way out.
Hey, I'm sorry, man.
Showing 2 of them rigorously pulling on a cell door that police say leads outside. Then watch as all 10 quickly run out of the building through a loading dock door and onto the interstate.
We think this was intentional. There is much more than meets the eye.
Authorities say the group took advantage of defective locks on their usual cells and making their way here, removing a bolted toilet from the wall to create their escape.
All of this has been removed and these have been clean cut. We have reason to believe that there was some assistance with this.
Scrawled
So
on the
that's
wall
how they did it, LBC.
Innocent and too easy, with an arrow
Yes, you
toward
did.
the hole
It
where
was-
they
it was-
escaped
it
out
was
of view
planned.
of the officer on duty. Authorities say they broke out around 1 a.m. early Friday morning, but officers didn't realize what happened until an official head count took
Bro,
place at 8:30.
I
More
couldn't
than
I
6
couldn't help but
hours
laugh.
later.
Nigga, this is Netflix in real life.
There were no deputies at that unit, and the assigned clinician stepped away to get food.
We know that they had help. We're showing you they had help. This was coordinated.
So far, 3 of the 10 escapees found hours later, 1 hiding beneath a car at a hotel in the French Quarter, and now a multi-agency manhunt intensifying for 7 more suspects.
Look at that nigga with
Some
that shit on
facing
his
murder
face.
charges, all
He ain't
considered
hiding
armed
nowhere.
and dangerous.
It is a disaster of epic proportions that I haven't seen. And there will certainly be an inquiry into any and everyone who played any role in helping these individuals get out of the jail. Everyone is going to be charged and prosecuted.
What the?
As of right now, 3 employees
Hey,
have
so check, look, right?
That toilet.
7 more
I hear you.
suspects.
Go ahead.
It was a series, a limited series on Netflix called Escape from Dannemora, where 2 inmates did exactly that. They got a hacksaw and they sawed their way through the bathroom, like the little toilet shit. They had an escape, bro. They escaped clean, but they didn't find out about it till they did the head count the next morning. I'm talking about exactly like this, bro. It was only 2 of them though. They ended up catching them like 24 days later. So that's why I say this is like a fucking movie off Netflix, bro. This shit is crazy. And what ended up happening is because they say they know somebody had something to do with it. They said that, or in the show, the inmates, it was 2 inmates that was fucking on this bitch, bro. Pardon my French. We on YouTube. It was 2 inmates that was doing their thing. You feel me? And they done coerced the girl. She done turned her back on her husband, and she done brought in she was bringing in material slowly. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, so that's Jay. I'm so glad you back. We was talking about this yesterday.
That's how it always go.
Yeah,
And
this is
LBC
crazy.
called it, yo. LBC called that shit exactly what they just said. That bitch was helping them. Ain't no way that they didn't have this help. And my thing is, I'm trying to find a picture of the what the fuck the toilet got. Who gonna squeeze through that? Unless
No,
they push the bar.
I think they pushed the bar back.
Okay,
they said it was. They said it was cut wherever they said whenever they showed it. They said it was clean
That
clean
looks
cut or
weird.
something.
That looks weird.
Because I ain't gonna fake it is small. It is tight. If they squeeze through them
Who the
pipes,
fuck getting through that? 10 people getting through that.
And you seen a couple of them boys was kind of little. They was kind of they wasn't small.
Yeah, man. But you know what I believe though? Probably maybe this got something to do with the electronics. Maybe if cause see these wires right here, maybe if this gets fucked up, the door, maybe that's why they did that. I don't know, but this is
no. If you play it real quick, I think she say that it was clean cut somewhere in there.
I'm gonna tell you though, somebody did this.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
They go.
She said the attendant went to go get food. They left.
Okay. I was about to say either that or they were asleep.
Mm-hmm. They said she stepped away to go get food, but like LBC said, that was planned.
But from my experience, I'm knowing that there's more than one guard in there anyway at any given, especially at the nighttime. It's got to be more than one.
It got to be.
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
That people, man, you ain't noticed until here count. I can dig it though. I guess. I mean, I don't know how big the jail was.
Well, see, that's a jail. That's a jail, not a penitentiary. So it's different. You know, penitentiary got. Yeah, it's a county jail. That's county.
Oh, okay.
County jail.
Yep, in the parish.
I know, right?
They was behind the doors and they didn't do no counts from what time to 6 o'clock in the morning.
Huh. You hear me? I don't remember what
they gotta bring an investigation on the whole joint now. That means you're not even checking your prisoners' well-being. Because I know for a fact I remember a light eyes at like 3 o'clock in the morning. They gotta be checked.
Close picture.
I don't even understand. I don't get it.
That's a tight squeeze if they squeeze into that pipe, baby.
I don't get it, man.
Me neither. It's too fishy.
They did it though.
It's too, yeah. Hey, that's why I couldn't help but laugh. And the only reason why I couldn't help but laugh because, and I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. What them streamers say, chat. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I remember being in jail and to see niggas running out like that, nigga, was my dream every motherfucking night.
Yeah.
nigga just be able to run out that bitch, bro. Oh, that shit is funny. It's funny to me.
Right. You can see their faces almost like saying freedom, baby, freedom.
Nigga. Yeah. I'm finna enjoy this shit. I know, because nigga, in today's day and age, your ass getting caught. Especially when you got all that goddamn scribbling on your fucking face. I ain't never understood that, man, motherfucker. Hey, listen, if you got millions of dollars, I get it. You never have to work or never have to worry about doing something illegal ever in your life. But if you are not in that position, why would you go mark your face up and make it distinctive? Oh, he had tattoos all over his face. Who he looking for? A nigga with tattoos all over his face. Or who is you? A nigga with tattoos all over his face. You fit this description. Easy. Like it's a different time. It's a different time, and I'm from the old school era, man. Niggas did not move like that, man. Niggas did not move. I remember, I know niggas that's stupid hardened criminals, nigga, and they will not get a tattoo for that reason. I don't want nobody to identify me, period. I'll never get ink because nigga, my skin is clean. There'll never be nothing that you can say, oh, he had a tattoo of such and such. That's an easy identifier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like no bullshit, like crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit. But yeah, this is wild. This is wild. All right, man. Let's move on. Huh?
You hit them niggas with the Shawshank.
Man, didn't they?
then they wrote on that joint and said too easy. That's crazy work.
Easy. Andy. And the frame. Motherfucker Morgan. Sorry, bro. Hey, I ain't seen that in a minute.
When they catch them niggas, man, it's gonna be hell to tell.
Nigga, that's Louisiana. If I'm not mistaken, is that where they had the fucking house where they was no, that ain't Louisiana. It was down south somewhere, I think. Remember the police had the house where they was taking niggas and beating the shit out of them, and it was a torture house?
I don't remember what was that though.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna tell you what. Them three niggas is writing statements. The 3 ones that got caught, they're writing statements right now.
And eating Burger King, nigga. You better believe it. You better believe it.
Or getting their ass whooped.
Especially you say they caught the nigga off Instagram, off internet. Get out of there. You know he telling. You know he telling because when he got out, he couldn't wait to tell.
Oh my God.
Oh me. Oh me, my nigga.
Why was your first thing to do was to get a phone in the first place, bro?
We living in a different time.
Nigga can't take my picture from you.
Man, I don't even want nobody to see me. I don't even care if you know me or not.
Listen, man, I ain't telling my mama I'm out. You understand me?
She'll never know. Fuck? I ain't heard from that boy in 2 years.
I'm on the lamb.
You see me, I'm looking like Wolfman out this bitch. I don't never even recognize me again.
Oh no, look.
My eyebrows got dreads now, boy. It's crazy. It's wild out here, baby. We been eating squirrels and raccoons out here.
Man, nigga, I'm off grid like a motherfucker.
Where the closest woods at?
Listen, I ain't seen toilet paper in a year now.
Bro, what? Charmin, what is that? It's a state?
The fuck, nigga?
Straight
no
maple
way.
leaves. Straight maple leaves.
Nigga, I've been eating onions and potatoes, nigga. And what you say, raccoons and squirrels, head ass nigga. I mean, fucked up. Dumbass niggas, man. All right, man, let's move it along, man. We having a good ass show. We going tonight.
And beloved college dean was shot and killed in California.
Shit, what is this?
And now a campus security guard is facing murder charges. Dr. Kamisha Clark died Monday afternoon in Inglewood.
Lord.
That's where she served as a dean at Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology. Police say she was shot last Friday by a campus guard who's now charged with her murder and the attempted murder of another woman. Dr. Clark earned her bachelor's, master's, and PhD all here in Atlanta at Clark Atlanta University. Her family says she was deeply committed to her students.
We are beyond devastated. Kamisha's life was taken from us.
Oh, that was a nigga did that. She bad. That was a nigga did that.
Should ever endure.
It was a white guy.
She was an amazing
It was a white dude
who didn't
Go
deserve
back.
it. She was living her best life,
Let me see.
doing the work she loved.
Still charged with her murder. Police say she was shot last Friday by a campus guard who's now charged with her murder and the attempted murder of another
Where the
woman.
campus guard
Dr.
at?
Clark earned her bachelor's, master's, and PhD
There he
all
is.
here
Oh,
in Atlanta at Clark Atlanta
shit.
University. Her family says she was deeply committed to her students.
Yo.
We are beyond devastated. Kamisha's life was taken from us.
It's obsession.
Oh, he must have been trying to holler.
That no one should ever.
It's obsession.
I bet he was a racist that sat around and waited for some shit.
She was living her best.
I don't know if it was a racist issue. I think he was obsessed and he probably seen some shit that kind of disturbed him. He couldn't handle it. And she probably turned him down and let him know for real, like, bro, you would never have a chance at me. But she probably ain't say it rude, but he just
You're at the Talkin.
Right. That's
I don't feel like it was racial though. I don't feel like it was racial. It don't look like it was racial.
That's what, yeah, Jay. I feel like it. What you just said. Hey, it was rolling. So, and I don't do the live for the people on the road. So go ahead and repeat what you just said because that's it.
Yeah. No, you. Oh, yeah. No, I think it was a obsession over obsession thing for real.
And I heard you say something key in there. You was like, because when I was like, he probably was trying to holler or some shit, and like you said, it was an obsession over some shit. You was like, she probably get at him and like, nigga, you'll never get a chance.
Yeah, you would never be able to
never
be with me.
taste this fruit, nigga.
Fact.
Like, bro,
he just went over edge because he looked like one of them types. Like he looked like one of the type of guys that was always bullied throughout school. He ain't never get the girl. He always was like the guy that was like, oh, she's so gorgeous, she'll never give me a chance. And he just, man, she's so gorgeous. And he seen her with some other John, probably a young John at the school.
Man, and she was a fucking teacher. She was a dean. She was a
dean. And had a good relationship with students.
Like loved it. So, bro, how do you know? So hold on. It gotta be something. Y'all, we finna follow this shit because it has to be something like Jay just said, because there's no other way. As a dean, there's no way that you're mistaking her for somebody that's doing some crazy shit or acting crazy. There's not I didn't know it was her. Nah, fuck that. It has to be some old obsession shit, man. It has to be. Because he looked goofy as hell. I'm just going to say it right now.
She was legitimately gorgeous, for real.
Yo,
so, I mean, I can understand that. It just looks too obvious. It's just like, man.
You see what I said as soon as they put the picture up, like, oh yeah, this was a nigga. Like this was What's wow. What?
Because no, like you said though, I thought that off the top, I was like, oh shit, he probably killed this girl because he found out she was cheating on him.
Yeah, that's where my brain went. Because she cold in a motherfucker. Now that's something you gonna go to something you gonna go to jail or hell over. Let me tell you now.
What that boy Sign Kingston say? He say, what he say about the beautiful girls?
Oh yeah, he's suicidal. Yeah, he did. Hey, oh, yikes. Oh man. Oh wow. All right, man. Let me see. I think we got one more left. I think that's it. Just one more left. Yeah, we do. Oh, and I think we was about to talk about this. I think HB brought this up yesterday.
This Mexican tall ship owned by the U.S. Navy crashing into the Brooklyn Bridge last night.
No, I totally get it. We've seen this video now a couple of times. A lot of people waking up probably seen it for the first time.
And still.
Yeah, it's staggering.
Damn, it looks like a pirate ship almost, don't it?
They snapped under the undercarriage of the bridge there. Two people are dead at this point. More than a dozen others are injured. We want to head to the scene now. Weekend Today New York's Jessica Cunnington live over at Pier 36 on the Lower East Side, and that's where the ship is docked right now. Jess, what's the latest?
Yeah, it is docked here for now. It's being guarded by 2 NYPD officers and also an NYPD harbor unit boat that is in the water here. But wow, there are so many questions that people have this morning about how this happened, how it could have happened. And the NTSB will be conducting a full investigation into that. But I want to take you closer to this boat, to this tall ship, and that was on a naval training mission. It was on its way to Iceland. That was supposed to be the next stop, but instead officials say there was some sort of mechanical mishap that led this ship to smash right into the Brooklyn Bridge. You can take a look at the top of the masts there that are just broken, snapped, hanging over now. You might have seen the video. It was posted all across social media. We, of course, showed it to you last night. But really, this happened around 8:30 p.m. when that ship just veered straight on into the bridge. In one video, you can see, as you both mentioned, sailors up on the masts seconds before it hit the bridge. Tons of people in Manhattan and Brooklyn were out by the wall.
Because this ain't gonna be like Mexican's funny as hell. That motherfucker look like a party ship. That don't look like no damn Navy ship. That motherfucker got lights all on the top of it. They're like they got hella Tecate on that bitch.
I'm so confused right now, bro.
Like a motherfucking champagne glass.
You look at it, bro. Look at all the light, bro. Look at a Navy ship, nigga. All right, let me let her finish talking.
It was a beautiful Saturday evening, as we know. So many people.
And then they got the music playing in the background, yo. This is killing me, yo.
According to the naval lieutenant on that ship, he had told our team earlier last week that this was a training mission for cadets at a Mexican naval school. Now, officials told us 277 people in total were on board. And you're taking a look at photos here of the massive rescue effort last night by the FDNY and the NYPD to get every single person off safely. Now, Mayor Eric Adams says 19 people in total were injured, and we know 2 people passed away. According to the preliminary investigation, the NYPD said the pilot assigned to navigating the boat out into the water, well, they believe there was some kind of mechanical issues that then caused that ship to hit the bridge.
Wow.
Dancing, singing, but there was people on the mast standing up, and I don't know, they were backing up, and it hit the top shelf, and the mast came down, and the people were just hanging from there.
The captain that was maneuvering the ship lost, I guess, power of the ship and the current, mechanical function caused the ship to go right into the pillar of the bridge, hitting the mast of the ship where there was a couple of sailors on top of it.
Man, what the fuck?
Now, here is something.
I am confused as hell.
Yeah, I'm still.
Last week. So,
bro, them niggas was kicking it on that motherfucking ship.
Kicking it hard as hell. Man, they say niggas show out, man. Man, niggas on that, man, Mexicans. Man, nigga see that ship?
Yeah, bruh. All them lights on that bitch, bruh.
Don't give them niggas no reparations.
I'm trying to figure out. They said that the boat was backing up from what? And what mechanical failure? What the hell was the ship supposed to do? Was it going shape shift and shrink down to go under the bridge or something? Like, what the fuck is they talking about?
Man,
why was 2 people on top of the damn pole in the first place?
They were kicking it.
Man, this shit is ridiculous.
I'm confused. All right, I'm just confused.
I know what happened.
I got questions that I need answers to, and I need them now.
They got lit.
Look at that. Look, that is not a fucking name. That looked like a pirate party fucking ship.
Man.
Yeah, they going to the next freak off.
This nigga. And Cassie sent them the motherfucking text.
Man. They got all the footage.
Oh, shit, man. That shit is crazy, yo. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I guess that's the comic relief for the end of this motherfucking show, because that motherfucking shit got us all puzzled. I don't get it.
What do you say to that?
Man,
I don't know.
That was a hell of a ship, though.
It was beautiful as a pirate ship, as a kick in the ship.
Mexicans is some motherfuckers, ain't they?
I love them.
They some classy motherfuckers, ain't they?
That was they say trading cadets.
Trading cadets. Yeah. That nigga needed. I don't think he passed.
So maybe that's what. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why they didn't have one of the official looking Navy ships, because they was using one of their trainers.
Man,
that was a fancy ass trainer though.
That was fancy as shit.
Yeah,
it took me lights on them. Listen, man,
they dropping bread on them boats out there, huh?
Man, all I saw was lights.
All I seen was lights, boy. This shit make me want to go play one of them damn sailor games, one of them damn spies and seas or whatever.
So a Mexican naval boat crashed into a Brooklyn bridge.
But they going to Iceland though.
Right, they going to Iceland. Why the fuck was they even? I mean,
Why you at the harbor?
Insanity. But that just sound like a ploy to just, hey, we just need to drop some folks off. Hey, y'all, they in that medical care. Hey, as soon as you get right, bro, just break loose. Just break loose.
Man, this is wild.
This one.
Because if you feel like, man, I need to see the map. I'm gonna have to look at the map because I don't think New York and Iceland is even in the same.
Right. That I was just, man. Listen, Jay. I need to put. After this show. I definitely was getting ready to pull my map up to see where the fuck Iceland is and why the fuck they was by Brooklyn.
They might have been pit stopping. They needed the bathroom break.
They shouldn't have been at the heart. No, they've been watching the playoffs on the motherfucking. They've been watching the playoffs on the motherfucking boat. That's what it is.
Oh yeah. They was partying with the Knicks. Them boys was partying with the Knicks.
These niggas like we go in there, they kicking it, and they pulled up with the music playing, lights on, everything. They're like, hey, during the whole fucking news thing, is that not funny as hell? They was playing the Mexican music, like the kicking of the party music behind the shit. Did y'all not catch that shit? I heard the fuck out that shit. That shit was weird.
The dude said that. He said something about the music was playing and people was dancing or something.
Yes, he did. He said they were kicking it, hit the mess. People were hanging off.
Man.
Listen, man, the loss of life is never funny, but this situation is. I don't give a fuck. Y'all is watching Talking Shit. That's what the fuck we do. We might get deep on some shit, but we still talking shit. This shit funny. I don't give a fuck. That nigga said that was dead. And hit the bridge, and all of a sudden, people was hanging off.
Man, that's wild.
I was confused, bro.
Oh shit, man. All right, man. We finna get up out of here, man. Hey, man. It's been another beautiful show, man. Man, thank you, Jay. It's so good to have you back, man.
Pleasure to be back for sure.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Just the Facts podcast. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications. Make sure that shit pops up. Make sure you tune into the Real Game No Gimmick podcast. Hit the notification, hit the link, subscribe. Make sure you tune into HBTV podcast. Same thing. Hit the link, subscribe. Make sure you I'm gonna run the whole list down. Make sure you turn in the Real Game No Gimmick Ladies Night podcast. Make sure you turn the real. I know you already tuned in the Real Game No Gimmick, and make sure you pick up the new, especially for my veterans out there. Check out the Redeployment podcast. We got a new partner coming on. I just got word that we got a partner coming on next. Another veteran, I think he's another 20-year veteran.
That's dope.
Retiree coming in to talk to us and stuff next week. So we going along with this, man. Make sure you check out, you know what I'm saying, PG the Hustler on Spotify, man, Apple Music, everything. And everything. Hey, man. What else y'all got going, man? Jay, LBC, what's going, man? Drop y'all shit, man. What y'all got going on, and then we up out of here, man.
Hey, man, it's Just the Facts podcast every night. Well, not every night. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 12 to 1. You know, just tune in. Still building the channel, working on the merch. Everything coming soon. Yep, that's it. Just grinding and hustling.
Yes, sir. Real Game No Gimmick podcast. Man, shit, we around here, man. It's a lot. We doing all this shit. Check out. We on all this shit, man. Check out all of us. Check out something. Pick one.
Tapping in. Right. It's gonna be something that you like. Y'all.
Don't go down that rabbit hole.
Fall into that rabbit hole. You'll never come back alive.
And the one thing we do pride ourselves here at Black Money Media, man, is everything that you see is gonna be genuine. You know what I'm saying? We don't do shit for clicks. We don't do shit for likes. We don't do shit for streams. Like we genuine. all these are real thoughts, and like I said, and like we have to say, everything is always alleged. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we see y'all see the what's the names, but it is what it is. We ain't trying to get hit by nobody, but whatever it is, we just talk about the shit that's going on, man. We just give our opinions, man. We ain't putting out we ain't putting out no dirt on nothing. Y'all see what we watching if y'all watching live, man. So
Hey, hold up real quick. Since I'm not sure, I don't guarantee. So I want to get y'all's thoughts real quick on something.
Okay, let's go.
What do y'all think about that Cassie testimony?
Oh, I ain't want to talk about that nigga, man. Oh shit. But we can talk about Cassie because I do got a thought about that. So let's just give a quick thought of I don't know. Yeah, okay, so let's go.
Yeah, you'll be quick. We ain't got to get too in depth into it, but yeah, I am curious.
LBC, go ahead. Let me see what you got, man.
She's starting to seem less of a victim the more the trial go on. That's what I say. She's starting to look like a partner, and less like a victim.
Hey, listen, ditto. This is the reason why on this channel I try not to talk too much about the whole Diddy situation, because I honestly feel like it's a lot of other things going on, like behind the facts, and the reason why he's being done like this. And I believe that she is a tool, but as we're hearing, as we're finding out, that tool is not as credible as they thought. And Diddy keeps his receipts, and he kept his receipts. So even on, no matter what he was doing, no matter what they got film of, listen, I'm not condoning, I'm not standing behind nothing. You already know. Y'all got it from Real Game No Gimmick last night. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. She was definitely a victim in that hallway on that video. But in court right now, as this whole situation falls down, like LBC said, to ditto him, bro, she's looking less of a victim and more of a partner as we go along.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I definitely. In the beginning, I was all like, "Yeah, that sounds bad. Like, goodness, this sounds terrible." And then when the defense started to pull things out, I was like, So I almost got to this point where I'm like, maybe she was complicit with things until she wasn't complicit anymore. Like, there had to be a point where she got to where she was like, I'm doing all this and it's not worth it.
Yep.
And it got to that point where it's like, right. So I think that's really what it is. And I also, like you said, also it's more at play than just what's at face value, because I do believe that once she went for that settlement, that's what sparked the whole start of events. And I believe that the state or the feds came to her with a deal. And hey, look, we ain't gonna. I just need you to give us all the details on this, because that's gonna help us with our real actual case. I don't even think she was. I don't even think she was the star witness. Real, like the way this thing turned out, she couldn't have been the star witness. It's impossible for her to have been a star witness.
Can't be. It's got to be one of these Jane Does. It's got to be one of these Jane Does.
Yeah, they got a trick up their sleeve that's about to knock us out. But they about to hit
this
us
ain't
with
it.
Tyson 2-piece, because that wasn't it, my boy. That was, man, that right there. If that's what you got, hey man, y'all might as well let him go. This is crazy.
Pack this shit up if that's all y'all got. Pack this shit up, because this y'all are getting transparent.
Yeah.
And now that we really see that it's something else going on, now we really see one of them alcohol companies put that call in because this nigga wanted his money from that shit, and he told y'all he was getting ready to take y'all to court. Now we see somebody put that call in because this ain't it. This ain't solid enough.
Yeah.
This ain't solid. And see, that's why, and I'm glad this is why I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all, man. Jay said something that a lot of people don't do when they hear things on the internet. he said, I want y'all to hold on to this. He said, this don't sound right. This sounds crazy. He didn't say, he said, this sounds bad. This sounds bad. This is crazy. Because he didn't just go start persecuting motherfuckers. And see, that's what people do. They start persecuting motherfuckers. But see, a lot of times it be shit that be behind the scenes. There be shit that be going on. And where when you hear things, you gotta let that shit develop, and then draw your conclusion after the smoke clear. You have to, because there are a lot of times the things that other entities work. You know what I'm saying? Other motherfuckers moving and grooving behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? At work. So I never really get. Hey. Hey, listen, man. Hey, man, we had a good ass show with y'all, man, tonight, man. Hey, thank y'all for coming through, man. Jay, glad to have you back, man. Like I said, y'all follow everything, man, and y'all stay tapped in, man. And always, even if y'all watching the playback, man, throw your comments in that, man. When I'm bored, when I ain't doing shit and I ain't busy, man, I look at that shit, man. We all look at that shit. We all pay attention.
We need the feedback.
And next week, I know I got the merch thing. I'm getting ready to look at the comments because we said something last week. We're giving out shirts. We're giving out some merch for people who answered the question. I'm going back this week while I'm working. Going back this week, and I'm checking that, and I'm getting ready to get your merch sent out. So, all right, y'all, man. Like we said, like my boy Iceberg say, love somebody. Show some love to somebody, man. Everybody, man, y'all take this shit, man. Y'all have a good week. Everybody, man, y'all be kind. Like I said, man, show some love to somebody, man, and give a little understanding, man. Have a little patience, man. All right, y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.